Alright guys, so today Sheild updated to the 5.1 upgrade, and I just want to let you know a little bit about it. I see that now they're supporting rumble effect, which is one of the things that you can see here. They claim there's new games coming to the experience. I don't understand why they can just upgrade the games without having to upgrade the system, but here are the new games. DOX, Just Cause 2, oh that's a great game. So you got some nice games coming on to this. And now they're talking about Amazon On Demand. So Amazon Video is right here. Finally, we're getting the Amazon Video app. So this is the only Android device, or actually one of the only devices that you could stream video that allows both Amazon and Google Video. So you have both Amazon side and the Google. So in a way, it's actually better than the Roku. You get to have Google Music, you get to have all the benefits of everything on this device. Alright, so here we have the Experience Upgrade 5.1. So it's rolling out with a whole bunch, a new library of games and stuff. But here it's also talking about the big thing they announced at, and I'm assuming they're releasing this now because of Mobile World Congress, so they want to show this off. So they're showing off the Experience Upgrade, which allows you to play games not only at 4K and HDR with lower latency, but it also allows you to play games with the GTX 1080 graphics. So you get a Pascal in the cloud. So you get to stream, pretty much you have better graphics right now than you're going to get with the Xbox that's coming out. So if you wanted top-notch graphics, here it is. It's going to be a little bit pricey to play because you play by hour. But it's cool to have it. I mean, there it is. You guys wanted more stuff, and NVIDIA's putting it out. This could be the future, actually, of gaming. You know, having just a system that streams everything, and they just upgrade the graphics on the cloud, on the other side. I believe this is so, which is why I was such a big contender. The big problem with the Sheild was they didn't upgrade the games, and they had all these older ones. And so, you know, when people from PlayStation and Xbox looked at it, they were just like, yo, like, where are the newer games? And so they are updating that little by little. They're getting more third-party providers, and here are some of the other new games that they have, like No Man's Sky, the new Trine Enchanted Edition, The Witcher, Wild Hunt. So all these type of games are finally coming out on the Sheild, and, you know, it's getting better little by little. But I just wanted to let you guys know and show you all the different things. It supports now the Nest and a lot of the smart features for a smart home where you can control things from, like the Nest and other devices that are coming out for it. And you can control it using the Google Assistant also that you're going to have. Alright, so here we have some new apps, some new video apps that are out. So now you can finally do Twitter, huh? We didn't get that before, but now you can do Twitter on here. And of course the NuGet, which we already had, so if you didn't have, and other enhancements. Here we go. Added ability to write to the USB and the SD card storage. So now you won't have any problems. You know, if you bought the 16 gig, it'll be a lot easier for you because a lot of people had problems using a USB or an SD card where they couldn't transfer their games or some of the stuff that they wanted to save. So they would get easily filled up and they would have errors sometimes. So this will make it now a lot more compatible. It also adds the play button function on the Sheild remote to double tap on the volume slider. And that's pretty cool. Pause, play kind of function. So that you have right on the Sheild remote. And enhanced speaker configurations. And I don't know where they got 8.1. I mean, I have a 7.2 system, but this is an 8.1. Okay, so I don't know where you can get those receivers. I haven't even seen them yet. I have seen ones that are like 9.1, but not the 8. All right, enable cast for HBO Go. Oh, enable cast for HBO Go. You know what? I had that already. I think we already had that. So let's see how the upgrade is going. Oh, it's already ready to reinstall. All right, so I'm gonna pause it, and then I'm gonna show you a little bit about the screen, let you guys know whether there's a big difference or not. I want to check out that 1080, definitely that cloud. Even if I get to try it out, pay a few hours and show you guys what it's like, I definitely want to do that. So I'm going to pause the video right now. Now in the 5.0 upgrade, I noticed a few bugs. I noticed that, first of all, when I first installed it, it took forever. I mean, this is the 5.1, so hopefully it's not as large as an update. But the 5 took forever, and I was just like, what's going on? But that wasn't the thing. When it was finally done and I finally got the screens open, everything was crashing, and and there was a lot of lag, and everything I think was still kind of loading, and it was still, I don't know, something working in the background, and that's why I didn't understand what was going on. But when after an upgrade, you always have to give it some time for it to load. I would give it like at least, I don't know, half hour to an hour. But yeah, it was really lagging, really slow. I couldn't even use it. I thought it was something wrong with it. I even restarted. I did everything I could, closed all the apps. Closing all the apps and deleting all the caches kind of helped my system out because I was getting also system freezes where I was watching, let's say, something on Netflix and it would just all of a sudden just freeze. Not while I was playing it, more like when I was in the menu or looking for a game or something like that. And it was really upsetting because actually it was more with things like the Cody and the side, like the things that weren't really supported. But it still gave me problems that I didn't have before. And now I definitely, have. But I just wanted to let you guys know about that. So I was really hoping that NVIDIA was going to do a 5.1 to fix those bugs and do something about it. I'm not going to keep you on here. I'm going to pause again, but I just wanted to let you guys know that there were bugs. And if you did have issues with the 5.0, I'm sure this is another reason why they released the 5.1. Not only to release those new features and the new games and all that stuff, but also to patch a lot of the features that, things that needed to be fixed. And that they didn't do before only because they knew that this update was coming out and they could just patch it all in one. So here it is. I don't understand why we also get the assistant if we're only on 7.0. Or maybe this is the 7.1, but according to what I read in the description there, it said it was 7.0. Now, the assistant, from what I know, starts on 7.1, which is what the Pixel had. Maybe they did an exception on the TV version, but it's still on here. So it seems like it's almost done. It went to the regular upgrade boot screen that we've seen, the little Android, and then we're back here. Now, it always takes a little bit of time for it to load. Hopefully it recognizes my controller. There's always been issues with the controller and the system. A lot of them get fixed just by restarting the system. But there it is. It's still loading. There's definitely a lot more recommendations that I get because I have a lot of apps installed. So depending on how many apps you have installed is how many recommendations you get. And there you see it's starting to load. And there's the background and a lot of the things are starting. Oh, there we go. Streamer or gamer. Something in the background that it says streamer or gamers. I don't know. I can't really read it. I'll move it in a bit. I'm just going to let it load for a little bit. And I'm going to see if I can connect the controller right now. Alright, so the controller's connected. Yeah. That's cool. Alright. I can't really see what was in the back. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so here's all these crazy recommendations that you get. And I'm going to get more. This is probably like 1/3 of it. And these are all the apps that I have already installed, just showing you guys that there's a load. If you used to think Roku was the best, this is definitely way more apps now than Roku. And games, I have a ton. These are all Android games. Little games that, you think you might not have fun, but if they work with the controller, and all these have been tested to work with the controller, they work perfectly fine. Great games. I love these Telltale games. So let's check out in the description what it says. Let's go into settings. So there it is. So it is still on the 7.0, and that is the model number, and this is the previous version. So this is not the new version that came out, but it's still the same hardware, so you're not missing out on anything. Alright, so let's go into the App Store, see if anything has changed there. Should be the same. Alright. So let's just check out what's new. Sorry, I'm doing this with one hand, so it's a little hard. So there you go. These are the new updated apps that they're talking about. A lot of these are streaming apps. So you do have a variety of games and stuff. Not even everything is there. But let's go into the GeForce gaming section. Alright, NVIDIA games. 2 apps, one for the streaming games and one for the Android. Now they have it all mixed together. In a way, it's easier to find things because, you want motorcycle games, you could either get either Android or streaming. But here it is. And, oh, here's the game stream. Look, check that out. Let's check this out. I definitely want to see what this is about. Game Stream lets you play your favorite PC games around the house on the go. I think this is from your house one. But I want to try the ones that they're talking about. Oh, here it is. GeForce Now. Free for members. So check this out. These are the big computer games, man. And some of these games even look better than on the Xbox, even the older ones. Because on the PlayStation and on the Xbox, here you're pushing it with full graphics, full effects. It kind of remakes the game new again and with the updates on the PC that they're constantly patching it for graphics, it makes the old games look like new games. Here's the new Android games. These are little games, nothing big. But, it's always nice to have new games and they're constantly coming out with them. So here we go with sales and stuff like that. So you'll definitely have fun with this system, and it's actually one of the most affordable systems because if you just pay for a membership of $8, you have a ton of games that they give you for free. Plus all the Android games that are free, you will have a ton of games to play with. If you need to have the latest, greatest games, then definitely you want to stick to the Xbox and the PlayStations, especially if you like to talk to your friends. The talking, conversations with and teamwork on this system yet are not that great. You can screen capture a lot of the things. They have a screen capture just like the PlayStation does, and you can upload it and everything to the same site. I forgot the name of it right now, but I know it's the same exact site. But yeah, there you go. These are the games. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you want me to do anything more on this system. Show you anything like how to do the Kodi 17, which I already have, or anything else.